put it on. Put some respect on it.
Bitch, I'm on my mama's side.
When you say my name, put some respect on it. I ain't playing with y'all. Put some respect on it. And I ain't gonna say it. And I ain't gonna say it no more. Listen, now I could have pulled up, put some respect on it, but that ain't.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Aaron Wilds Out TV coming to you with another video, you guys. And yes, we're here to talk about Bad Boys LA Season 1, Episode 1 premiere season. Premiere episode. Now, I'm gonna try to keep this video under 20 minutes, or if I can, under 15 minutes. But I just finished watching the episode. I have many thoughts, okay? Well, before I get into my thoughts, well, let's just go through the cast. So we have Milan Christopher. He's the oldest of the cast. He's the more established of the cast. I think he's the most famous of the... He's the most famous. He's the most well-known of the entire cast. So we have Milan. We have Darrell. I think Relly Rel. Where the money resides. Where the money resides. Where the money resides. Where the money resides. Rel, girl, we gotta talk. But let's save it. We have got a K. I think it is. Is that? Oh God, got a K. Wait, no, it's gutter shit, bitch. Okay, yeah. I don't know how to do that purr shit. That's not my ministry, so I'm not gonna attempt. Even though I just did. Okay. So we have Gutter K. Who else we have that is another well-known? Well, I would have said Andrew, who went viral, Mr. Delivered, Mrs. Delivered, Mrs. First Lady. But you know he's not a part of the cast, but he was in a promo. Then we have Anthony, who is a promoter. I think he's a party promoter. I think there's two party promoters on this season. Is two party promoters. I think there's Anthony and then there's girl Dylan. We're gonna get to him. All right. Yeah. Then we have Dylan, who is a party promoter. Dylan. Why, oh why, but we're gonna talk about that. Then we have William, who is this so-called rapper. Now, this William person, I always see him in K Michelle's comments because I follow K Michelle. He's always on K Michelle comments saying that he has a busted BBL. I think I told y'all this, but we have William, who's a gay rapper. Okay, and then we have the straights. We have Mo and we have Curtis. Mo is an entrepreneur. Curtis is... I literally forgot what Curtis do. Is he a model, party promoter? I don't know. I just forgot where he was. I'm not gonna go into depth. Who else do we have a part of this fucking cast? Oh, and then we have Kurt Franklin's son. Now, you guys, I literally forgot his name. I think I would get it probably episode 2. But for now on, I'm just gonna call him Kurt Franklin's son. So yeah. Let's get into the what I thought about this let me go into my thoughts about this episode, and then we're gonna go into like what's transpired on the episode. What I thought about this episode, to be honest, this first episode, girl, it was very Andrew based. It was, y'all gave Andrew a lot this first episode, and I understand why, because you know Andrew has been on the internet constantly saying that he's going to sue Zeus, he's going to file a lawsuit because y'all use his likeness and all that. And what I've known from Zeus, that their paperwork is in order. Their paperwork is in order. So I feel like Andrew is not going to have much of a case, which he normally doesn't. I swear to God that Andrew starts shit and don't finish it. And we have known Andrew to do that exact thing. So it's like, girl, I bet when the shit came out with Andrew, they all said, like, girl, really? Andrew is nothing but a cloud chaser. When it don't go his way, he gets really flustered, angry, volatile. Like, he's very quick-witted with his mouth. Even though he can't pronounce his S's. What did Nikki say on Barbie Dreams? You got a list. You can't say your S's and shit. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, like, Andrew is nothing but a cloud chaser. Basically, y'all gave him what he desired, because this whole episode was about him in a way. It was 20 minutes in, the whole episode was about Andrew. Andrew got into it with everybody. Everybody wanted to beat his ass, including Zach and Cody. Beavis and Butthead, Drake and Josh. Y'all spend the whole chunk of this episode talking about Andrew. I was getting really annoyed by it because we have other interesting cast members than Andrew, in my opinion. But all in all, it was entertaining. I will say that. Andrew was getting into it with anybody. Was getting into it with everybody. He got into it with Milan, read Milan down. Milan, the only comeback you had for Andrew was he's fat. That's about it. Like, can y'all come up with something more than calling somebody fat? Like I need you to be creative. Like, you could have called him a water buffalo. Like, girl, like, what the fuck? He looked like a bison with that fucking chunky ass fur coat on. Like, what? Like, what the hell? Like, come on. Get creative than calling somebody just fat. Like, the fat jokes is like, girl, like, okay, girl. But, anyway. So, he got into it with Gutter. He said he was going to wrap Gutter braids in and toss him. Girl, you don't want none of Gutter. No shade. So, you paid Gutter. Girl, let me tell y'all the moment that I literally laughed. Because I'm like, they was in the second location. They was in the second shooting. They was in the second location of filming, you know, for the promo shoot. And Andrew was getting his makeup done. Dylan and William was just... We have Zach and Cody causing a ruckus, snapping at Andrew, and this was the most funniest thing. But when Andrew was getting his makeup done, and he went like this. When I tell you I fell out because Andrew did not give these Karens no, like, it wasn't no back and forth with these Karens. Like, these Jimmys, these Timothys, this Kennedy, like, girl, like, ooh, oh, y'all talk, oh, wow. Like, that's all there was. Like, why? Like, I died several deaths when he just looked back at them like, all right, moving on, carry on. Like, that was sickening to me. That was very much sickening to me because he paid them absolute dust because they knew, like, everybody knows that these like fucking minister societies, these fucking problem childs, like, what am I gonna do with these two? Like, just pay them. I already know, you guys, I'm not gonna like either one. I'm not gonna like Dylan and I'm not gonna like William based off of this episode alone. And I know we have more episodes to go, but let me just tell y'all, I'm already not going to like Dylan and William. They're going to annoy the fuck out of me. I'm not going to like Anthony. I'm not going to like the Straights. I'm not going to like them. Who else I'm not going to like? I'm definitely not going to like Milan. I'm most definitely not going to like Milan. I think the only person that I'm definitely going to care for is definitely Rails, like where the money resides. And I know it's a shocker, y'all, because Rails really did a lot this episode, but we're gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna like him, and I'm gonna like Gutta. I'm definitely gonna like Gutta, and I think I'm gonna like Kurt Franklin's son. I'm definitely gonna like Kurt Franklin's son. So those are the three that I'm definitely going to like this season. They're already my preseason faves. So, but on to that, I just want to let y'all know, like, who I like, who I don't like. So we can put a pin there. Okay. So, but yeah, like, I love that part. Milan. Let's talk about Milan. Milan, for you to be the oldest of the cast, you was really doing a lot and acting an ass for no reason. How are you the oldest of the cast and you're doing a lot more than other cast members? Like, I'm thinking like Gutta would do a lot because Gutta has never been on a show, in my opinion. Like, not that I know. I expect Gutta K, who is like 20-something, to act that way. Milan, for you to be 40 and jumping over fucking Gates to fight Andrew of all people, I'm like, Milan, wow, you really want to be back on TV. Like, you really love this camera shit. Like, you really love the camera. Like, you were really doing a lot. And this was the moral of this whole fucking episode, is these chicks doing a lot. Like, this whole episode, most of these bitches on the cast was doing the most. Y'all was doing a lot. Like, y'all wanted to fight off the rip. Like, it was the first day and there were fights. Like, what are y'all fighting about? Why are y'all fighting? Why are y'all fighting? Like, I swear to God, like, I bet they all was like, I'm gonna get in this house, nobody gonna fuck with me. I'm gonna fight everybody. Like, that's what they was giving in their confessionals. Like, they literally sat up in their confessionals, like, yeah, I'm the baddest or whatever. Like nobody's gonna run up on me and I'm gonna beat. Like, whatever, I'm gonna be the baddest, I'm gonna run the house, I'm gonna be the baddest bad boy, yada, 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 ain't nobody gonna fuck with me, I'm gonna run the house. Like, I run LA. Like, girl, like, what's going on? Like, girl, Girl, y'all was doing a lot. Like, what is wrong? Like, guys, when I tell you, like, it was like a bunch of fucking kids on this, like, on this episode, and I was like, is this what y'all thought this show was gonna be about? I understand that it's gonna be fights, but let it be organic. Let the fights be organic. I understand that y'all want the biggest premiere out of anybody. And no shade, the trailer already gave it that. So of course it was gonna sell because we all was gonna watch. Not me per se, but a lot of people was gonna watch. Like, if that super trailer did not give, probably most of the people would not watch. But y'all was really doing a lot. And I'm talking to the gay bitches on this cast. Because most of you gay hoes on this cast was doing the most. Like, y'all was giving very much like, oh, I know what I'm signing up for this for. Because I just want to show everybody I can fight. And nobody's not going to mess with me. I'm the baddest bad boy. Like, it was given very much, I'm not used to the cameras. I'm going to mimic every bad girl in Bad Girls Club history. I'm gonna make my mark, yada yada yada, because I want this to be the baddest season ever, so we can have multiple seasons. But like, it's the fact that y'all really came in doing a lot. Like, the straights was more composed than y'all. Like, no shade. The fact is, like, I low-key like the straights more than the gays. Like, because they was sitting back, like, chilling. While y'all was running amok and fighting and getting people to fight and shit like that. Like, what is wrong with y'all? What is the... Then we got Jack and Jill running amok. Like, they're the two white, like, the fact is these two frail little white girls is giving a lot and, like, popping off and, like, yo, I'm the baddest, fuck you mean, like, yada yada, like, really giving, like, wow. They watched a couple of Bad Girls season and they really thought they was gonna give this. And then the fact is, the two white girls fighting on a bus. Like, first of all, Dylan, you picked the fight with William out of nowhere. I'm sorry, I think I'm literally going ahead, but it's like, ugh. I think I was on Milan. Milan, the fact is, you fighting Andrew. You're fighting Andrew for what? Like, you already know you could beat him. Milan, you already know that you could beat Andrew. Why? Why are you jumping over fences and gates and shit to get at Andrew? For what? You know you could beat him. You was doing too much. You fucking old head. You fucking grandpa. Now, Milan, no shade. You look good. Your body is teeth. When I tell you, when I think you was standing up or something, I think y'all was in a house towards the end. Baby, that ass was sitting up so good. His ass is fire. His ass is fire. Now, a lot of people say that Milan has Fix-A-Flat and Gorilla Glue in his ass. Like, yeah, he got all that. Cement blocks, like, Legos and fucking choo-choo trains all up in his ass. That's why the ass is like that. So, yeah, they say that he has all that shit. So, you know, whatever you have in your ass, Milan, no shade. I like it because it was sitting up high. I was like, yes, ma'am. But, yeah, like, this episode was a lot, honestly. Like, they was just doing the most. They got the two white girls out of the cast to fight. Dylan, I'm not gonna like you. I don't care if you turn a new leaf, but you did turn a new leaf after this fucking episode because you knew the real. Yeah, you was showing out for the cameras, but when you got that real, you turned back into little Timothy. You slowed your tone when dealing with this cast. You knew you could pull that shit with William or Andrew, but the rest of these girls, you know not to do that. Okay, so, But anyway, let's go back. First of all, let's set up the scene in this, because we're done with the photo shoots. Because it's whatever. They're trying to get ready or whatever. They're in this bus, this van, this Sprinter. They get to know each other. They play this game like, who in the house you would like to fuck? Now, you guys, there are straight guys in this Sprinter. You already know the straights. That is Mo and Curtis. So already, you know how some straight men are who is not comfortable in their sexuality. Like, the fact that Mo was so uptight, and I understand that you try, like, and the fact that you had to lay down the law like that, like, you said that, listen, I don't play that gay shit, like, I hit you hoes, like, okay, so what's your T, Mo? Because a secure man would have said, listen, I respect everybody, just don't disrespect me. Like, you could have said it like that. But, like, Mo, you're in a house with nothing but gay guys. Like, the fact that you are so uptight around these gay guys already, you already making it known that you're uncomfortable. And when I tell you they're going to play on that, and I can't wait for them to play on that because you really did a lot. So, yeah, I can't wait. So, off the side of that, Milan wants to fuck Mo, which I can understand because, no shade. Curtis, first of all, Curtis and Mo look like brothers. I don't know what it is, but they look like brothers to me. They look alike. And they were sitting next to each other. They look identical. Did nobody catch that but me? They look really identical. They look like brothers to me. So I was like, are they brothers? And they just not telling anybody? I wouldn't be surprised by the end of this journey that they actually put it out there that they're brothers. Like, I would gag about that. But yeah, so on this bus or whatever, this Zach and Cody, Drake and Josh, these two little frail white birds is going at it. Like, it's so funny that the two white girls is going at it. It's like white on white crime. Girl, I was dying. I'm gonna call these two bitches Carnation Milk and Miracle Whip. Carnation Milk is Dylan, and Miracle Whip is William. That's what we're gonna call them. Carnation Milk, which is Dylan, wants to fight William because he heard that William was talking shit about him. Now, Miracle Whip is like, I haven't said nothing. Carnation Milk is like, yes you did, just doing a lot. Carnation Milk, he wanted to fight. He knew he can't fight the brothers, so he had to go for the only white punk cast, because probably Carnation Milk felt like Miracle Whip is not much of a fighter just like him, so it's going to be an easy matchup with Miracle Whip. So they all go outside. Relly Rails is hyping them up like, oh, just fight. Listen, if y'all don't fight, I'ma fight both of y'all. I'ma beat both of y'all. So they get outside. They go outside, child. felt so embarrassed. I felt so embarrassed, girl. I'm like, okay. It's really funny, honestly. Like, I'm just like, look at these two frail chicken wings attempting to bust a grape in a fruit fight. No connection, no whatsoever. They both were scared of fighting. It was like it's like two Karens.
Get off of her. You deserve it. You got the world. Have me quarterback. Listen to laughing, dumbass. You deserve that.
That's enough, Lou.
Oh, that bitch. Got your ass to the face. My fucking name. Leave me alone. Leave me. Get off of her.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Back up. Back up. Back up. Wow, Carnation Milk and Miracle Whip. That was the most saddest attempt at fighting in my whole that I've seen on TV. Guys, I was like, oh wow. I cannot. That was very much funny. And I was entertained. But I was also laughing, crying of tears. Like, what the fuck? 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 But moving on, it was a sad attempt at a fight. At this point, Rails is drunk as shit. And he goes in to fight Dylan. Now, at this point, Dylan is like, oh shit, it's getting real. I thought I was just going to give the lot, but not have to fight one of these blacks, one of these Negroes. Little Timothy came out. Carnation Milk, Zach and Cody, they got a wake-up call that shoot. Like, y'all better just stay in y'all lane, because this is not, like, y'all dealing with these Negroes, these blacks, like, girl, Cody, you knew, you now know to keep it at a minimum. When I tell you that, first of all, he went from Dante to Timothy just that quick when Rails fought his ass. Fought him into that bush. Into them hedges or bushes or whatever. I don't know. But he went from Dante to Timothy just that quick. It was so fucking hilarious. Like, he went into full Karen mode just that quick. You saw that he was giving a lot, but when he got pushed and beat up in that bush, he came out and with the scratch on his face, he was like, wait, I don't want to get jumped. Like, I don't want to get jumped. I'm sorry. Like, you saw the whiteness just come straight out of him. That Karen came full out, baby. That boy was scared. Dylan knew at that point, I need to calm it down because shit can get real, and I'm not about this life. Dylan knew from that point on, girl, I am not about this life. I thought I was going to have a cute little situation pop off, and I thought that I could just pick on William and nothing would happen to me, because if I fight one of these other Negroes and other blacks, I'm going to get my shit beat on. I'm going to get stomped. And you knew right then and there that you were, like, it was given very most Malibu Most Wanted. What was his name in Malibu Most Wanted? Girl, it was given beef. Rails did the same thing to William. First of all, William did not even want to fight. But William, I will say this, William stood her ground for the Carnation Milk. So I will give William a little bit of props that he was fighting Rails. He didn't want to fight Rails, but he was fighting Rails. So I would give William that. But Rails was just off the deep end. He was drunk as a skunk, baby. He kept fighting. He kept wanting to fight. That boy was liquored up. Okay? That boy was liquored up. I feel like he was drinking since the promo shots. Because he was acting a donkey. He was like, there was this clip of him bending over and shaking the ass in front of Andrew. So I feel like he was drinking. He was liquored up. But overall, like, even though Rail was doing a lot, I still like him. I'm just gonna blame it on the alcohol, child. I'm just gonna blame it on the alcohol. Milan didn't care for Rails jumping on them both. Didn't care for it. He's gonna, he didn't care for it or whatever. Rails didn't give a fuck because he said that, listen, if they don't fight, I'm gonna fight both of y'all. He said that, which, all of them are really doing a lot at this time. They are really doing the most. Natalie had to come out and basically like, what the fuck is going on here? This is y'all show, yada yada yada, getting this whole spiel about this is y'all show, like y'all doing the most already. And I agree with Natalie. Like, y'all really doing the most, like, off of the first meet. On the first day. What is going on with y'all? It's like, I understand it's camera, lights, action. Y'all know this is the biggest platform y'all will ever be on. Nobody will ever cash out for anything. But, girl, it's like, really? 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 But, whatever. Yeah, so Natalie chastised Rails. Rails was in his confessional shading the fuck out of Natalie like, girl, you spent your entire career doing the same thing I'm doing now. And he got a point somehow because Natalie, you was drinking. I think on season 4, you did get super drunk and you fought Kendra in the bushes. Yeah, you did. So and that was years ago. That was kind of years ago. And Natalie was young at that point. Rails, you like how old? The Money Resides is how old? Oh, he's 24. Oh, really? Oh, so I can't. Natalie, no shade. You were young back in that time. Rails is 24 years old, you guys. Of course he's going to get drunk and liquored up and act a ass. He's 24. He's 24. Just like Natalie, you were at that age, 22, 21, in the Bad Girls Clubhouse, getting drunk and fighting bitches in the bushes. You fought Kendra in the bushes. So, you can't really say a lot to Rails because y'all were both young at this time. Y'all both young and you can't really say that much. No shade. So, I will agree on that because I just had to find out like how old Rails is. Because if he's in his 30s, then it's no Relly B. No. It's a Dundada. It's a Dundada, bitch. It's a Dundada. No shade. It's a Dundada. But he's 24. So Natalie, like, move around with that bullshit. But yeah, so they go into the house. They're picking their rooms. Kurt Franklin's son is trying to get Gutter's bed. Trying to get Gutter's room. But Gutter wants that dick from Kurt Franklin's son. Gutter finds him attractive. No shade, I kind of played on this time in that Super Trailer recap. But in this, I kind of see where Gutter is. He has a cuteness about him. Like a cute, ugly thing about him, which I'm living for. He's cute, but in some angles, he's really, really not attractive. Like, it's weird. Like, in some angles, he's cute, but in other angles, he's, like, not attractive. I'm like, it's just weird. Another thing that happened was Mo only wanting Curtis in his room because Anthony was in his room and Gutter was in his room. So he don't want no gay guys around him, but he's in a house full of gay guys. And I felt like Mo is going to make it very hard for himself in that house dealing with these gay guys. And with that kind of mentality, these gay guys is going to prey on everything that you do and everything that you say. You are going to be public enemy number uno. Okay? Because of the fact that you don't want to be around these gay guys. And I understand that some of these gay guys are messy, but the fact of the matter is you are doing yourself a very huge disservice by acting like this because it's coming off like you are so bothered. I feel like every time you probably have a talk, and there's certain several clips that you have that the Zeus Network has shown that you're going to be very problematic in this house. And when I tell you, you're going to have to fight every day. You have a lot of gay guys. You have more gay guys than straight guys in this house. And judging by next episode, you're going to get into it with multiple gay guys. You're going to get into it with Milan. You're going to get into it with Kurt Franklin's son. So it's basically the straights against the gays. Because the straights cannot be secure in themselves to be around a bunch of gay guys. So it's the battle of the battle of the sexual orientation. Okay, let the games begin. So that's going on. They all leave Mo's room. Okay, and then we have another scene with Miracle Whip and Carnation Milk actually, calming down at this point because they don't want to get their ass beat by a bunch of blacks in the back. I'm just glad that they calmed down into their real selves and really like, girl, we are little fishes in a big pond of sharks. Just chill out, stay in your lane, because you just wasn't ready for this assignment. I'ma just say that. So y'all better link up and be friends because, girl, another scene is Anthony going into a room, jumps on the bed, I think he cracks it, and then come to find out that's Milan's master bedroom and says that, no, this is my room, and so they're fighting over the room. Milan, no you did not turn your fucking back on a bitch that is literally tapping. First of all, this bitch is literally tapping, tap, bitch, on your motherfucking head, and while you taking off that chain, and you pushed him instead of punching him. Okay, this motherfucker literally tap on your head like he was sunning you. Milan, really? But they get into a little scuffle. It really wasn't nothing. But the fact Anthony took this nigga chain. Anthony took his fucking chain. Milan, why the fuck did you throw your chain down? You should have put it in your pocket. Why the fuck? You had on the fucking vest. You had on the fucking vest, Milan. Why would you put your fucking chain on the floor? And not put it in your pocket in... Whatever. But, oh gosh. By the end of the episode, y'all, Natalie comes in, talks to all the guys about Andrew again. They first of all, it was kind of fucked up that they put up a hidden camera for Andrew. I bet Andrew was even gagging that he was being filmed for the show. He was being filmed and not know it. And that it was... Yo, I was like, wow. Y'all really filmed this guy without his knowledge. So they can watch on the at the house. I was like, wow. Wow, Zeus, y'all sneaky as fuck. But I get it. I get it. You have to have receipts, and that was your receipt. But yeah, then by the end of this episode, Milan wanted to like express his disdain for Relly B because of the whole situation with him and Dylan and Carnation Milk and Miracle Whip. So Milan throws his drink at Relly and tends to fight him.
What the fuck? Lord, what the fuck going on?
Why? Why was it necessary for you to throw your drink and fight Relly B? What was the reason? What was the fucking reason? What was the reason? Milan, you was doing too much this fucking first episode. You're 40. You're old. First of all, you're fighting a 20-year-old. You're literally fighting a fucking 20-year-old. Milan, you was fighting a 20-year-old. I could already tell that this show is going to raise my blood pressure. I'm going to keep an extra pump for my asthma because I can just see me yelling at my camera and really like going off on this show. Do I really want to review this show? Like, is it worth it for my health and my immune system? Like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? I'm really thinking, y'all. I'm really thinking, do I really want to do this? But yeah, guys, this review. I'm sorry that it was kind of all over the place for this first review. I wanted to say more because there was a lot more. Like, first of all, I kind of gagged when Carnation Milk Dylan said that he likes fucking with bad bitches. He fucks with girls. Girl, please, you guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Please follow all of my social medias in the description below. Don't forget to click that notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And yes, tune in for the next video, okay? Next review, next recap, all of that shit. Thanks for watching, you guys.